Hey everyone.
Blessed be.
Yes, blessed be, and
Greetings.
yeah, blessed Beltane.
Blessed Beltane.
Like I wrote in the post earlier, it is not until this coming Wednesday on the 1st.
Mm-hmm.
But because of it being in the middle of the week and we don't normally do stream midweek, we decided that we were going to do it the weekend before.
Sounds good to us.
Don't mind the little one. She's snoring and sleeping right now.
Happy.
Yes.
So we're on a little later than normally planned, but as you can see, this beautiful altar. It's looking gorgeous tonight.
The flowers are wilting though.
It's a little warm and cold in here at the same time. And they were fresh picked this morning.
No, not this morning, but afternoon.
Yeah. We don't have much variety of spring flowers right now
Not
because
yet.
we're in the city and it's Michigan.
Well, not just that, but people really don't take too kindly to, climbing in, you walking into their yard or climbing in their backyard and picking the flowers out of their yards. They really don't like that too much, so I kind of just had to pick it off of the frickin' little area between the sidewalk and the road.
Yeah.
We had someone with us for a moment. Not sure who.
Happens.
Yeah, it does.
We will have people coming and going all night.
Oh, goodness gracious.
And it usually takes a few minutes before people realize what's going on and connect with us. So we never go live at the same time every week. It's
really hit or miss.
It's a general between 9 and 10 usually, 10:30 latest, and that's about where we are now.
Yeah.
Honey.
It's actually 10:30 on the spot. Moroku! Hey! Get down! Moroku end! Get down! Familiar being naughty.
Well, why don't we discuss a little bit about what Beltane means?
Okay. Well, I wrote a little bit about it, again, in the post earlier today.
Very good.
When we announced the stream for tonight. Beltane is middle of spring celebration, essentially. We are smack dab from the middle, smack dab in the middle from the beginning of spring until the summer equinox, right? Or summer solstice, summer solstice. This is also the time of the year where a lot of people get married and do their hand fastings. Well, There is a good reason for it. Traditionally, people get hand fasted and married and join in a union around this time of year because this is actually one of the holidays where we celebrate the horned god marrying the goddess in her maiden form before she comes of child, gives birth to all the, life of, all the birthing fruits of the plants and the earth, and the animals as well. And then eventually she turns into the crone and rebirths again as the maiden the next year.
So the goddess is shifting from the maiden to the mother.
Shortly. Right now, she is still the maiden. She is just getting married. Hi, Amanda.
Hello.
Hi. But no, this is the time where she is getting married. She's getting betrothed. And this is the time where, they're in love and we celebrate that love.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what is the Book of Correspondences?
Our
give
handy
us.
dandy correspondence book.
I know it's a fire holiday. At least I'm pretty sure it's a fire holiday. So there'd probably be correspondences with cinnamon.
We will find out.
And familiar on the keyboard table. And as always, if there's any blessing requests that are submitted, we have a special time that we'll be addressing all those tonight.
Well, we missed out on the Festival of Luna, unfortunately. We also had Earth Day not too long ago.
Yes.
What is today? Okay.
The 27th.
We are 3 days away from Walpurgis, which we do not typically celebrate. Hi, Candy.
Hello.
But yes, we are doing the Beltane Ritual. So.
And Walpurgis is also known as May Eve, and it's sort of like May Day's Eve, and Beltane is also May Day. So we're a little ahead of schedule, but this is because we do our weekly streams on Saturdays, and so we try to get it as close to the holiday as possible.
Within reason.
Yeah, we usually do it the Saturday before a holiday, and oh, it's okay, Amy.
No, you're fine. You're pretty well on schedule.
And
we're just getting into the meat and potatoes.
And what we're going to be doing is eventually, when we have our sanctuary up and running in person, we'll be trying to do these rituals the evening of the day.
We'll do our best.
Do our best. There's going to be work
kiddos.
and kids, and
yeah,
we're human.
Okay.
Okay, so let's talk about
Beltane. All right, so Beltane is held on May 1st every year. The planetary body that is associated with Beltane is the moon. Season, spring, understandable. Element of fire. Colors are green, orange, red, and yellow. I tried to get at least some in the plant. I tried.
Yeah.
I tried. Some of the trees.
There.
Yeah, they are. Some of the trees are apple, cedar, fir, hawthorn, mesquite, pine, rowan, and willow.
Oh.
Yes.
And look at this. Aren't these willow buds?
Mm-hmm.
They look like them to me.
You picked it up.
It spoke to me.
Again, you picked it up, not me.
A fallen branch that was living and budding, and it spoke to me.
Yep. Again, not picked up.
Okay.
Okay. The gemstones or minerals associated are bloodstone and sapphire.
Which we have some on the altar, I do believe. The bloodstone, at least.
Yes, the red one, I think, is bloodstone. I think. All right. The magical creatures are fairies. Understandable. Plants, flowers. That's where they live. The goddesses. Aphrodite, Artemis, Cybele, Danu, Diana, Doan, Flora, Freya, Frigg, Maya, Rhea, Rhiannon, and Venus.
Mm-hmm.
The gods, Baal, Balder, Belinus, Cernunnos,
Yes, Cernunnos.
Cupid, Eros, Faunus, Freyr, the Green Man, Odin, and Pan.
Mm-hmm.
The animals are cow, goat, rabbit. The insect is the bee, which is good because right now bees are actually going to all the different flowers, spreading the pollen around, and trying to make the little plants spread around.
Hey, Rich, welcome.
Hey, Rich.
Happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday. Nice to see you tonight. Okay, the issues, intentions, and powers. Agriculture, fertility, lust, marriage, pleasure, purification, sensuality, sexuality, warmth, and youth.
I'm losing my youth so quickly.
He just realized when he was putting in the date on the title of this stream, he realized that he's only 2 months away from his birthday. So he's freaking out going, oh God, I'm getting older. It's like, well, duh.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Always onward.
Yes. Alrighty, well that is it in the book of correspondences for Beltane.
Okay. Well, as we gather up and ground ourselves and get our energy up, why don't we start a little bit of the dragon's blood that we've got, and we could take some questions and answers, and I would like to save doing blessing requests during the observance. Mm-hmm. Because that's going to be the best time to send the blessings at the height of our magic.
Seriously?
I blew that out because it was pretty crazy.
I just lit this damn thing!
Okay, we'll lit it one more time.
You know, I was going to blow that out my damn self.
It was... Man.
Yeah.
I'm pretty impressed because that's about 6 feet away.
You're still a dick.
I know. Welcome to 30, Rich.
Dirty 30. I've still got another year and a few months, and then I'll hit my dirty 30. I'm not ready. I am not ready for that.
I mean, I'm only going up to 36, but still. I can block off my years of my life and do 6 groups of 6 years now.
I can group mine into 4 groups of 7 right now.
So, how's everybody been doing this previous week? And
yeah, what's everybody been up to? Has anybody done anything exciting?
And as always, we'll be taking blessing requests up until we do the blessings themselves. Otherwise, we can charge up and ground, and look at that. We've got that's a nice line of smoke there. Usually it's moving around a little bit more, so it's a little more steady than normal, which is nice.
Well, it just means the wind's not blowing as much.
No, we got rain and snow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Go figure.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting ready to be in freaking May. Okay, it's getting closer and closer to summer, and yet we're freaking dealing with this nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to Michigan.
We should all pay a little more attention to Earth Day.
Yeah. This year, Mama forgot. This year I forgot because I was so busy with just littles and paperwork and oh my goodness.
We've been swamped as always, but we always get caught up, and then something new comes in, and there's always like the long projects. And
Something.
but deadlines are approaching, like hardline deadlines are approaching on long projects. So I've got 3 more days to get other things in ready for final proposals to our board leadership, and so that's always fun. Transparency.
Oh yeah. A lot of the inner workings.
So, why don't we talk about some of the special changes that we've got with our altar for this occasion? Because we're going to start doing special rituals for the Wheel of the Year.
You almost said it again.
I almost said it again. I need that on a shirt. Year of the Wheel. Vroom. But we've got we're starting to build up our rituals tailored to
the holidays.
So it's not just going to be the same as any other ritual anymore.
We're slowly working on it and piecing together stuff. We're communicating with one of the fellow leaders in the community.
Mm-hmm.
To assist us in getting more educated on what items to get, also purchasing items through them to further use items for the altar. Talking about this time of year being the time of hand fastings and marriage. We have some exciting news for everybody. Back September 8th, 2015, we signed the legal paperwork to get married. It wasn't ideal. It was definitely not what we had wanted for a wedding and to get married, but we got it done so that we could have it all legal beagle before Valk came.
Our plans literally changed last minute, though, out of safety concerns,
yes.
Sadly. Which we don't want to talk about.
We're not going to go into details any further than what we already have, but it definitely was not the ideal situation for us to get married. At least the way that we had wanted. So it was literally our officiant, us, and 2 witnesses behind a locked door. Said the vows really quick. Said, do you want to marry them? Yeah. Do you want to marry them? Yeah. Okay, sign the paperwork. Okay, you guys kiss. Yay, you're married. And that's literally what our wedding was. We have no images of our wedding day. There's really nothing other than the paper and the life that we've built since then. So we are actually in talks to do a vow renewal. It'll be not this year, but it'll be next year for our 5th anniversary. So we are finally going to be having a ceremony. It's definitely going to be our, religious / spiritual ceremony that we didn't get to have.
Our special day.
Yes. So this day is actually going to mean a lot more to us overall. So we're excited. We do plan on getting all of the details worked out. We don't have an idea of venue yet. We haven't even discussed it.
I've got a couple ideas, but...
Well, you've got a couple ideas. We haven't talked about this. So, we don't have venue set up yet. We don't have an idea of how many people were allowed at the venues. So we don't even know what size wedding we're going to have at this point. So it's a lot in the air, but we are very excited. We're finally getting what we've been wanting.
We made the first mention to the officiants.
Yes.
That we will have. We want 2 officiants.
Well, there's going to be 2 officiants because, the dualistic nature of the, I guess, brand of paganism that we typically follow is there's the feminine aspect of the goddess and then the masculine of the horned god.
Yes. Which is important to this day.
Yeah, which is important to this day. But, so we wanted, to find somebody that not only that we trust, but also that we feel would do an amazing, amazing job at, giving us the ceremony that we wanted.
Well educated in it.
Very well educated. So yes, we can't wait. We're gonna have the littles there with us to share in our wonderful day. So we're happy for that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we will have to keep everybody posted on any further details, like I've been saying. But yeah, we're finally putting our feet down and saying, you know what, damn it, we're getting our day. We haven't had our day for this entire time that we've been together.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? It's time.
And we got about 1.5 years to plan and save up and get all the preparations in. And once everything gets set to a date, we can get all the prepays in. And we like to prepay as much as possible. I know on weddings, weddings and ceremonies like that, you really don't want to prepay too far in advance. But we have this wonderful situation where in life, if we save the money, there becomes a problem. So if we've got things earmarked, set aside, already paid for, it makes it a lot easier to get through other problems that come without just throwing saved money at the issue. So that way, that's how we get things done. That's how we've always had to get things done. We save up when we absolutely have to, and we have to do it in a short period of time, and we don't like doing the short-term saving anymore.
No.
It's a scramble, and it's
rough.
We're sick of the financial ditch it throws us into, but hey. Okay. So, special adornments.
Yes. Get back on track. Sorry. Alright, so tonight on our altar we have some fresh flowers that I picked. It's the time of year. Typically the goddess, so the feminine aspect of the ritual, would wear a floral headdress. The masculine would wear horns.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately we don't have any horns.
No, I'm fine with that. If people look real hard, they see them.
We have special mead this evening. We can't say the brand. We can't say, too much detail on it. It just looks freaking epic, and I can't wait to try it.
Blueberry apple.
Yes, blueberry apple, and it's obviously a mead, so it is made from honey.
And it's been aged for 12 months in whiskey barrels.
Yes.
So, I've tried one of the other meads from this brand, and it's all right.
I sniffed the other one. It was okay. I was still pregnant with that one when he had it.
Mm-hmm.
Here. Else. We've got our, standard moon cake. We've got our water and salt.
And we have this branch.
Yes, you described the branch. You're the one that did.
Well, I'm not even exactly... I didn't even have time to look up what I grabbed. It's just what called out to me. It was on the ground. I don't like to take from a living tree without that being a ritual unto its own. But this was something that was fallen, but it was alive.
Hey, Corinne.
So with it being fallen and still living, still green and budding, that really spoke to me to bring it in for this ceremony. And the more I look at it, it appears to be oak. Appears to be oak. Which wouldn't be surprising. We have a few different trees that are growing around here, and oak is one of them.
Yeah.
One of the major
trees,
ones.
though.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, somewhat old growth. Somewhat old growth. And they're at least, I would almost say at least 70 years. At least. But the more I look at it, this seems to be oak. Yeah.
Well, either way.
Anyways, it's a living branch, and that is to also represent the masculine aspect of the ceremony, the ritual. Now, with our sanctuary, we do things a little bit differently. We don't identify masculine or feminine energy to a biology. It's the energy that a priest or priestess taps into while they discharge their duty.
We're going to wave to Indy, the kitty cat. There you go. Corinne and Indy are watching.
Oh.
Yeah, our cat's over there.
I've got to scroll down like that. Yeah. Yeah, my auto scroll does not work, so I get so behind. So hello as well to Lynette.
Yes, hello.
So those are the special adornments, and with the incense up front, that is just our primer, our standard for like almost any stream blessing request night. Oh, excuse me. But that's also our primer to get us grounded before we start bringing out the fancy stuff on ritual nights.
Yes, which our fancy stuff goes over here, but we typically bring it over to the window. At least
typically.
Yeah.
We'll probably have it on here during ritual, but as soon as ritual is over, we'll be bringing it over to the window. Because especially we have baby.
Yes.
But we're going to be using a dragon's blood based incense tonight. And moving forward, we've got a few more different incenses, 6 of them, I do believe, on the way. Yes. So we can get a little more zeroed in on what type of magical work we're doing, whether it be divination or
hand fasting.
Yeah. Or protection or
Sabbath.
Yeah, or helping people find courage, or even banishing evil spirits. So we've got our utility belt of magical incenses coming.
Hey, Shelby, little laying over here.
So. One thing that I would probably do before, would you like to open that before or after we get that up going? Oh, we might want to wait a second. Because if they need to eat, we can take care of them really quick. They kind of get dibs on things. So we want to make sure they're satiated before we get into the ritual. Because once we get into ritual, there's going to be few points of stopping. And one of the points of stopping is when we're doing observance, when we'll be also doing blessing requests during our observance section.
So what do you want me to do now?
Well, baby seems to be settled in.
Yeah.
So, I will let you use your magical intuition on whether we should pour the mead into the skull or light the puck on fire.
I say light the puck.
Okay.
Okay. It will take a moment, because I have to go by the window,
And then we'll also be opening the window, so the smoke is probably going to go, do its own thing. But, yes, if there's any if there are any blessing requests that anyone wishes to send into us, now is a wonderful time to
do that.
To do that, yes. And we'll also be doing some general blessings because we're working magic tonight. Oh, those pucks work so good. I can hear it doing its thing.
The window is open.
Mm-hmm. And we'll let that go a few more moments before we
put any on.
Yeah, that's what's a good time to do any pouring that you may. And I'm going to top up my side cup here.
Sorry, I was heading back to the chat so I could see if anybody was messaging anything else, because I was totally, not able to see anything, so.
Yes, and I tune in through the chat window for the organization itself.
I hate this bottle opener.
Well, we haven't invested in a better one yet. We'll get better soon. But I'm tuned in through the chat window over here for the organization, so I don't see everything. I don't know why. It's a Facebook thing.
Almost. I almost got it.
Now you see why I had problems on the last one?
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta keep going around. You'll get it, darling.
I swear if I bend it all up and I can't open the damn bottle, I'm gonna cry.
On this one, it kind of just went on the last piece, and that's why I almost lost control of it.
Well, carry on, because I don't want too much of an audience one.
That's why I was asking if we wanted to make it breathe before we... But, anyways, we're starting a new way of doing things tonight when it comes to our holidays. Use a hammer.
That's my hammer. Rich knows what I was saying.
Ooh, that's pretty. May I? Okay.
Hey, Christina. Hi, honey. Okay, that puck is ready.
Definitely is.
All right, so can I show it off? I'm sorry.
You may.
Because, okay.
We don't do advertising, but we do want people to know what we use while we're...
Yes. So this is one of the things that we use. This is one of our absolute favorite. There we go. Now it's not so, not so pixelated. But yes, this is our essentially loose leaf incense.
And the artisan that we work with this is the official brand we work with. And all of our official stuff. Great quality stuff, and
Hey, Amy, incoming.
And we will, in future videos, we're going to be doing other short content videos, like instructional on going through how this kind of incense works and stuff. Just focusing on that and teaching everyone how to find good qualities and stuff like that, and how to prepare for rooms.
Oh, I have liquid on my screen. Hold on.
Use a hammer.
That's mine. Never mind. Sorry. I'm misbehaving. So you might want to scroll, honey.
Okay. Well, we have the incense burning and the incense burning.
Mm-hmm.
The mead has been poured. The altar set and lit.
Alrighty. So, as part of ritual preparation, obviously we set up the altar. We also perform a ritual bath and adorn ourselves for Beltane. Now, earlier this evening, we weren't able to adorn ourselves with like flowers or horns or anything like that. But we were able to each take a ritual bath. It was really nice. We just had for us, it was just a relaxing bath.
Yeah.
We don't have anything as of yet to do, like infused baths with like sage or like anything floral really. So we just have to use what we have on hand. But
bath bombs, Epsom salts, which I didn't use any of the lilac. You should have though.
I didn't, I'm sorry. But part of the reasoning why they suggest you do a ritual bath beforehand is because it helps get your mind in that state of preparing
Yes.
for whatever ritual you're getting ready to do.
Right. And it's a spiritual cleansing as well.
Yes. So beyond just the dragon's blood or sage that we burn to, cleanse the area and cleanse ourselves as well, the bath does a basic cleansing as well.
It's a religious cleaning. Yes. It's there are other religions out there where they have religious baths before the spiritual leaders conduct the services. I don't want to go into naming other religions, but
yes. All right. And then we ground or center ourselves, which I think we've done pretty good.
And that's what we were doing with this as well. The original incense up front.
Well, I'm also grounding myself by being barefoot.
And I'm going to get myself all barefoot as well.
Because being as close to the ground, the earth, helps to ground you for rituals. That's why this coming up September, you will see me barefoot at Pagan Pride. So, all right. Just let me know whenever you are ready. Let me know when you're ready, my love.
We have a couple more people joining stream in a second.
Yeah.
I'm just getting... Hold on. Share. Oh.
It'll be a moment, everyone. Did you get it?
Mm-hmm.
Because I was about to copy.
Oh, and I see a pair of horns that was sent over to me by one of our viewers, Rich. Those are nice horns, and those are exactly the kind of horns that would be used in.
Did you share the stream to her or not yet? Because I've got.
Can you share it to her? Because
I've got the link straight to her. Okay. So let her know that I.
Okay. There we go. I heard the phone buzz.
Woo!
And they were asking about the little.
Yes.
And one of our other people that view from time to time again are with her. So.
Yes.
Oh,
Here we go. Hi,
hey,
Alex. There's Bubbles. There she is. All right, so we are getting ready to do ritual. So are you ready?
I am.
Okay. Okay. So do you want me to just go by this one? Because I don't have a stick unless you want to use that stick.
Oh, we'll be using the stick. Unless we
For
need
this? For opening the circle?
for drawing the circle. Yeah, but we'll also be we'll pick up after we do our salt and water ritual. Our cleansing. We'll pick up with the stick to open.
Okay, so we'll do our basic stuff first, and then.
Are you salt or water tonight?
Since I'm next to water.
Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to. Okay.
Here, I will.
Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. Right now we are cleansing our circle, so the ritual hasn't exactly begun yet. We are just
Catching up.
preparing our space to do the magic. So if we need to take a short break for Baby Bella, we can. Give her a full check over real quick just to make sure she's all satiated and all her needs are cared for, because I don't want her in a dirty or anything like that while we're doing ritual, I'd feel. Yeah. Now when we
Yeah, she gets one.
in our faith we call family our hearth. Wow. Computer went a little weird for a second. But we call family our hearth, like the fireplace in a home. The heart of family and the heart of our belief is the hearth. And in modern times, we usually we don't have fireplaces as much anymore. So we look at as our family and the love of our family as the fire spiritually now. So sort of like when you're at the job and people have like water cooler talk, well, in our faith, talking about family stuff is hearth talk. So she's fine. Hi. So if we need to, we can give her the last couple ounces in this bottle real quick. And we've got the circle cleansed. So one step closer. Oh, that was such a cute smile. I know there's all kinds of fun smells going on, isn't there?
Please just let that be a fart.
All right, here she is, really close. Hey, Bella. She's looking at Dad over my shoulder.
Mm-hmm. Well, now I'm over here. Now I'm over here.
Here we go, baby.
Careful with
Gotcha.
the head, Bubba's.
There she is. There she is.
Can you say hello? She's doing so good now. And if we need to do a second pup tonight, I'm all for it because we have more on the way. Okay. So we're going to take care of baby's needs for a minute, and they'll pass right out after probably a good burp. And then we will proceed with opening circle with the stick here. Yeah, because this is our multi-tool tonight for taking place of wand or thing. Do you want me to wash it in case there's any contact with food or need? Or should we skip that step?
I'd skip it.
Okay.
Alex.
Oh,
What?
she says, hi, Bubbles. Our viewers keep going up and down, up and down.
I figures.
But
Did you scroll down?
yeah, but that's one of the wonderful things. Oh, well, thank you, Amy. She is doing so wonderful too.
But yeah, she is beautiful for sure.
Yeah, as a family, we have interruptions. We try not to, but that's what makes what we do so real to our mission. So thank you all for your patience, and for those that are still with us, because this is going to be a wonderful ritual this evening.
Oh. She was grunting at me because I had to wipe her face. And because I had to take the bottle away from her to do so.
We're so grateful to have wonderful people come and join us weekly with as much time as they can. We're so blessed. Got a piece of dragon's blood right there. Chunk of the resin that's used. And you got the dirt rag. Okay.
How's this chat sitting?
Fine. Our screen on the TV is all that froze. Yeah, she's a good eater.
Very, very good eater.
That makes us happy.
Oh yeah, and good news, as of last stream, I know that we brought up to everyone that she was having a bunch of foot pokes and testing done.
Yeah.
She has been cleared by the doctor. She no longer needs the foot pokes, which we are so happy about. Because, yeah, her little feet were so bruised, and we felt so bad.
And we knew if we just stopped aggravating the issue and let nature have a little bit of chance to work, that it would likely clear itself up.
And we were right.
But we also wanted to be sure, because if it was some kind of serious issue that needed intervention, well, we want our heart to stay around. So we want our little one to be healthy.
Okay, she's
Yeah. Burp, burp.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. Because she's already trying to fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Princess. Oh, you got me that hand on me. I know it's in here.
I I know I'm excited to try that mead.
And we are being very smart, even though we are drinking tonight. We've got
She is noisy.
she is. We've got milk pumped for her, ready to go.
We have more than a day's worth of food for her.
Yeah.
So she is going to be just fine.
Oh yeah. So we are having a drink or so tonight to celebrate Beltane and to be adults.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't think any burps are coming out of her because I've been burping pretty good. Oh,
There it comes.
there we go. Just have to tilt her back.
It's always when you least expect it.
Yep.
They'll get good at that in a few more months, but until then.
Back. It's okay.
I'm going to take this one last opportunity here to. Is there any refreshments you need, or do you want me to put it in your cup, or?
Well, the cup's gotta get rinsed.
Hand me your cup. I'm up. I will.
Thank you, dear.
You are busy.
Thank you, Alex. We do our best to be good parents. We're obviously not perfect, but I don't think anybody is. But yeah, we do our best to be very good parents to our kiddos, and especially if if we want to have a little bit of fun, we try to do it, as responsibly as we possibly can, and oh goodness.
Other than that, you're just drinking soda pop. And I keep a refreshment stand off camera because we don't do endorsements. Not on our religious stream. But we will be doing community stuff with some of our future operations.
Yeah.
Just not our religious stuff. Now, there is one small section of exciting news, though, talking about incenses. And I would like to share that. Let me sit back down first, and then we can get straight into the stream. Well, we can get straight into the ritual after. But, one of the things that we're working on behind the scenes is some very custom-tailored incenses for our sanctuary that are customly made for us. And that's one thing that we might, that we'll be using during our public rituals. We intend for it to, at least at this stage in planning, we intend for it to be multi-purpose, multi-intentional. But we might have a couple different specialized ones for specific intent. But we'll have more on that on future streams. But we're getting some custom stuff thought of when it comes to incenses. So keep an ear open for that.
Oh, kind of.
And we're also working on, we're also in discussion of getting basic altar setups. Trying to make an affordable altar setup for people within the sanctuary to get up and started, especially if they're solitary pagans that don't really have many other people to practice with, or would like to practice along at home with us. Would like to make it to where people have affordable options to get basic essentials. Okay. And she's snug as a bug.
Trying to get her to fall asleep.
Yeah. Thank you all again for your patience.
Yes. We do appreciate it, everyone.
As we mentioned, once we get ritual started, we kind of don't want to stop, but we got the area cleansed and ready, so it was kind of the... If she's gonna do anything, let it be now, and she let her presence be known. And that's okay. Okay. And I'll let you do leadership on this. I didn't get a full editorial in on this, so it's still framed.
Okay.
But just you would understand where it's under a light and where it's not, and you can read and talk, right? You want me to stand with you?
Oh, yeah. Okay. See, for this portion, I'm not gonna actually do the turning. I'm just gonna stay stationary. And then when we call the quarters, we'll... Okay?
Yeah, but we'll just draw.
Okay. By the powers of the Sky Father, the burst of wind, the shower of rain, the bolt of lightning, the clap of thunder. By the powers of the Earth Mother, the strong mountain, the fertile soil, the rushing river, the fragrant wildflowers. May this circle be cast, a place between the worlds, on this Beltane Sabbath, joining the powers above and the powers below, so mote it be.
So mote it be.
I call upon you, O element of earth, to bring your fertility and prosperity to my right, in the spirit of Beltane. I call upon you, O element of air, to bring your clarity and wisdom to my right, in the spirit of Beltane. I call upon you, O element of fire, to bring your warmth and passion to my right, in the spirit of Beltane. I call upon you, O element of water, to bring your emotion and compassion to my right, in the spirit of Beltane. Okay. All right. Do you want me to just use this invocation? It's pretty basic. In this time, you are welcome to invoke your own personal deities, should you so have any.
Just refer to them in plural.
For this part, we are going to be doing an overview of the gods and goddesses. So,
Just address them in plural. So
I know. Okay. Great goddesses, bright and pure maidens, whose beauty we see in the fields of wildflowers, whose sweet, warm breath is the spring breeze, whose gentle kisses are like the morning dew, whose bodies dance like the rolling waves, whose love washes over us like the spring rain. I call and welcome you with this rite of Beltane. Bless our circle with your loving presence, so that we may honor you in our ritual. We don't want the picture shown here.
Well,
Just leave it. Good gosh. Forgive us. Please, forgive us.
well, now they can at least see our mouths move.
Yeah. Great gods, strong and virile consorts, whose charms we see in the sparkling night sky, whose passion we feel in the rays of the sun, whose booming voices can be heard in the thunder, whose bodies are hard and strong like the sturdy oak, whose desire stirs us like the rushing wind. I call and welcome you with this rite of Beltane. Bless our circle with your loving presence, so that we may honor you in our ritual.
Okay, what observance do we want to be seated in?
Yeah.
Okay, I will bring it back down to display. I just want to make sure that everyone was able to see everything clearly. Sorry. We'll have multi-camera views sooner or later. Just not right now.
Okay. Do you want me to just read this?
Huh?
I think we should just read it.
Yeah, you may.
All right. Hey, Victor. Hi, honey. So, how was Endgame? No spoilers. Just tell us in the comments, and we'll read it in a sec. I will pick her up in just a few moments so that you can see her better on this video.
Gotta finish ritual first.
Yes, we're going to do ritual real quick.
They're welcome to stop by.
No, I think she's up north.
Okay.
Okay. On this, the night of Beltane, we celebrate the union of the Lord and the Lady. The young god has looked upon the fair maiden and is filled with desire. The young lady feels a rush of heat run through her body. On this night, they come to one another and join in the dance of passion. Through their union, all the universe has sprung forth. Through their continued eternal dance of romance, the circle of life is perpetuated and all life is sustained. Hold a celebratory dance, song, or meditation. Be grateful for all things on the earth, knowing that it all has been a product of the love of the Great Mother and Great Father. Okay. This would be a time that we would pull out ribbons and adorn our little stick, but we do not have ribbons.
And we would also be playing relevant music, but we don't have the proper licenses
licensing
right now.
So, eventually.
Yeah.
But I will at least...
It's one of the reasons why we're getting into radio.
Yes. But we will at least put our hands on the stick as... Drink real quick. As I read this. We thank you both, God, you all gods and goddesses, for everything you have given us. For what you have given us is everything. This tree is in honor of your union. With our love and gratitude, may the blessings of your union continue to pour over the earth. As the wheel of the year continues to turn, At this point in the ritual, you can do okay.
Okay.
One moment. Yes.
And if we have any blessing requests,
Yes, please send them our
right
way.
now is the time to submit them. We are getting ready to bring blessings and do our spell work into this ritual. So now is the time.
Yep. So if you have any blessing requests, please send them our way, and we will do that magic work. Let me grab the little and bring her up to the camera.
Yes, we have that kind of temporary reprieve for a moment.
Yes.
And I'm just tending the coals.
Yeah, she's making fussy faces.
Again, thank you all for your patience. And we're gonna need a lot of it over the years here.
You're gonna want to scroll down on your chat soon.
Yeah.
We can definitely do that, dear.
Alrighty, dear. We will add that as well.
Mm-hmm. First.
Alright, so we've got a few from Alex.
Okay.
I'm not seeing any others popping up. We will wait another few moments. So if you guys have any other blessing requests, please get them in. Otherwise, we will have to get to them next week. But yes, we take blessing requests every week and even throughout the week. But we do them during the streams. So yeah, so get those into us as soon as possible, please.
I'm going to... I was going to take a small piece of sage.
Not needing it.
You are more than welcome to. Perfect. going. It's going.
Well, I wanted to make sure it was, so bite me. Oh. Alrighty, I'm not seeing any others popping up at the moment, so we are going to go through the blessing requests that we currently have,
And a general blessing.
And a general blessing, as just stated, and then we'll finish with the rest of the ritual. So if you have any blessing requests that come in late, we will definitely get to them at least next week. So we will make sure to put them in a Google Doc or something.
Yes.
So, alrighty. Well, since we are burning the sage now to cleanse the air and send good energies, I guess let's do the blessings. Let me know when you're ready.
You know me.
Alrighty. We ask the gods and goddesses to please watch over Alex. Please help her find a roommate so that it can help her housing situation. Watch over her dad so that he can find a safe place for him to stay and that she can get her son Lucas back. This little boy is such an amazing, loving little one and is such a crucial part of this woman's life. So please let the gods and goddesses find it in their hearts and help and watch over her, guide her, give her the strength to get through this, as well as help her to get Lucas back. Please also bless her Aunt Anna, who is dealing with some illnesses at this current time. Send her aunt some good healing energies, some strength, some good health, and as always, send everybody that Alex has requested light and love. Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Alrighty. And now we will do a generic one in a moment.
Yeah, I'm just checking to see if there's any other.
This one, I've got the stream up right now live.
Okay.
So. That was a reason why I like to do this. Makes it easier to do blessing requests.
You can never be satisfied with the works I do.
Nope.
Sometimes trust me.
There we go. Now it's really going.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I think Alex missed the blessing. Well, dear, we did just do the blessing for you. Sorry. So you will be able to look back through the replay to be able to rewatch it, because we will be posting this stream.
And it'll be about an hour and 20 minutes in.
Yes, an hour 22 minutes.
That's where we are now.
So.
Okay.
Alright, so now we are going to do a generalized blessing for everybody. So long as everybody don't mind, but just an overall blessing. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, dear. I'm sorry.
Well, we can add this into generalize this one.
Okay. Alrighty.
We'll take that on.
Yeah. Alright. We ask the gods and goddesses, please watch over everyone that we love. Everyone is dealing with their own personal trials and tribulations. Families are losing their loved ones. They're dealing with the hardships of financial struggles, housing issues, and just overall, just the world is a rough one right now. And everyone just needs the light and love and the guidance of the gods and goddesses to help us through and to just let us know and ensure us that everything will be okay. So gods and goddesses, please continue to watch over all of our loved ones and to send them your light and your love. Blessed be.
Blessed be. And I would like to ask the gods and goddesses to bless the sick and bring healing. There's a lot of struggles with health that families are dealing with and that people are going through. So bless the ill and those who take care of them. And bring them health and bring them peace. And ease their pain, ease their suffering. Blessed be.
Blessed be. Alrighty. Alright, so now is the time for
the fun part.
okay. I'm not going to stick it in. Okay. As the athame unites with the cup, so the lover unites with the beloved, and both become one in that union. Two halves made whole again, strengthened in love, and part of each other forever. May you go first.
May you have a feast. Good.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
And may you.
Hold on. Check out this part.
Should I read part of it?
Here, I will hold it if you... Here, I will hold the plate if you want to draw the pentacle and then... Okay.
Oh, jeez.
We're done here. Just these 4 lines. Draw a pentacle over top and then say that. See why you're doing it. You're supposed to say it loud.
I'm not very good at drawing. And I can't read. Well, that far away. It's too small for me.
Well, here, you want me to do it?
Then you draw the pentacle while I read?
Okay.
Or do I start reading it?
It's literally just those last 4 lines from the word and down to essence.
Okay. And the blessings of that union gives life to the living, and by partaking of the cycle of life, we are fulfilled with their essence.
May you never hunger.
May you never hunger.
Don't mind us stuffing faces, Shaq. You can't really see it. Can't see our faces. Hi.
Mm.
So,
Mm-hmm. Blessed be.
it says to join in a ritualistic celebration dance, so.
I just want some cowbell.
Don't fear the Reaper.
And Beavis don't fear the Reaper. Okay. Well, can I have that skull again for a second?
He's gonna enjoy and partake. The most that we can tell you on stream about this is that it's Michigan made.
Mm-hmm. Gluten-free?
Yeah, gluten-free. If you would like to know what it is, we can tell you privately.
It's decent. It's decent. It's got a stronger flavor because it's aged.
Not my cup of tea. I have a feeling.
I tried to order a basic mead to be prepared for us this evening, but it fell through last minute, so
Alex, a lot depends on how we are feeling after stream. We are probably going to be heading straight to the room with Little after we take care of everything and doing our usual nighttime routine, which is usually cuddles and then throwing the video on the TV and then just slowly lulling ourselves to sleep.
well, I can probably hop on for a minute at least.
Yeah, Owen might be able to. So I'm almost done. Sorry, it's
I
good.
always like to take time. Because there have been times where we've had like 3-hour-long streams and then we're talking to people for another 2 hours after.
My cousin.
And then you still got to get up and go to work in the morning.
Oh God, yeah.
Hey.
Well, we don't have to worry about that right now because I'm still on leave, so.
Mm. Yeah, we could definitely go into chat. She's going through after the stream. I'll get a hold of you after stream for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So, we are going to be closing the ritual now. We're going to be thanking the gods and goddesses and closing circle. Well, opening circle, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I would prefer I know we've got to do our turning around stuff.
I'm going to stay seated for now.
Yeah, because our heads get cut off. Reflux. I'm sorry.
You look like you're dying. Yeah, don't mind Odin a minute. Looks like he's dying.
Acid reflux. As you can tell, my voice just changed. Let me go off screen and take care of this real quick. Sorry, I have acid reflux, and it's not from this, it's dinner. My stomach's been a little funny from dinner, but dinner was cooked fine. It's just stomach acids. Went up and down the wrong tube.
Alex wrote, I know the feeling all too well. When I have an attack, it makes my esophagus swell and I can't talk.
Yeah. It's just sometimes my stomach acids go a little too high. It deals with the type of foods I eat.
Okay. You ready, dear? Okay. Lord and Lady, we thank you for your presence that has graced this circle. Stay if you will, go if you must. Though your presence continues to be felt in all of nature, and for that we give you thanks and bid you hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
Okay. So starting in the west.
Okay. We're going to do the sit and spin.
Yeah, we're doing the sit and spin, everyone. So don't mind us. We thank you, O element of water, for lending your energies to our right. Stay if you will, go if you must. We bid you hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
We thank you, O element of fire, for lending your energies to our right. Stay if you will, go if you must. We bid you hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
We thank you, O element of air, for lending your energies to our right. Stay if you will, go if you must. We bid you hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
We thank you, O element of earth, for lending your energies to our right. Stay if you will, go if you must. We bid you hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
Alright, do you want me to do our edited version or... Or do you want me to do this and then add our part and then do this?
Yeah, I added that actually. Yeah, we want to.
We'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So should we stand so we can break?
No. That's not even where we do the breaking.
Okay.
May the circle be open, and the energy within that lingers sink into and nourish the earth, so that all may benefit from the celebration of this loving union of the divine. May the circle be open, but unbroken. May the love of the gods and goddesses be ever in your hearts. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again. Blessed
be.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, thank you all for joining us for this stream.
Yes.
And we did a lot of things new and a lot of things different. And we had a couple hiccups along the way, but you just hiccup.
Trust me, I did not pencil that in. It just happened.
That's how it goes. The way she goes.
1, 2, 3. Yay.
That's what's up.
Alrighty.
But we're gonna be refining this one for next year, and it'll get a little more elaborate, and we'll also have a little more of a simple and basic
We'll
side
have
of
a better
things.
flow to it.
Right. We're hoping this time next year we can help people do this on May 1st. Practicing safe magic at home.
Well, Odin is going to gonna get started on drinking this down, because sorry dear, but no.
Blueberries and apples in a whiskey barrel.
And
I
honey.
mean, it's that. Well, it's a honey wine. The primary ingredient in any real mead is honey.
It's all good, Alex. We're glad that you were able to join us this evening. Thank you, dear.
Yeah.
And you're welcome, Amy. Thank you, honey.
But at the conclusion of the stream, I'll send a call over to you, Alex, and I'll get I've got to get the sound bar switched around that way, because I'll just sit here and call from here.
That's up to you. I'm gonna be cleaning up and heading to the room. Sorry, I'm tired, y'all.
I can always switch over to the phone after a minute, but it's just easier because the setup is great. But if there's any last requests, as the magic is
Dying down.
I want a little bit of magic left in the air.
I'm getting tired of you.
Mm-hmm.
I want to cuddle our little.
Yeah. And they're getting up to cluster feet o'clock.
Yeah, it's already midnight.
Okay. Well, you say one last bit here, and I'm just taking care of my station that's going to be out here anyways for a little longer.
Alright. You ready, dear?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Alright.
Well, I guess without further ado, may the gods and goddesses
bless our home, our
friends and family,
and
and
this
a stream.
Blessed be.
be.
Have a good night, everyone. Love you.
Love y'all.